Hi, I'm Susie. I'm the founder of Burren Balsamics. I began it in 2014. At the time I was working in the vets in Market Hill, and I met with a friend for a coffee one day, and we decided to make some infused vinegars for sale at a Christmas fair. In 2017, Bob joined me and we changed the methods of manufacture.
I'm Bob. I have a background in professional cookery. I've been a chef all my life. As you go through your career as a chef, you get to a point where you no longer want to do the buzz of service every night, and most of us move into product development. That was certainly my course, and I worked with some amazing companies, and in the course of a show in Dublin I was visiting a client, and Susie was at the show exhibiting, and we got talking a little bit about our products. And I came to have a look at food. Fascinates me. I'm very lucky. I still love doing what I do.
Originally we started with just dark balsamic, black balsamic, and we then progressed to using white balsamic as one of the products. The dark balsamic when we started was perhaps of a lesser quality than that we use now. We now use a beautiful balsamic that has no sulfites, no caramel, and we infuse all our products with that.
So we started to explore how you would change the flavours. Susie was doing a very classical thing. She was infusing in barrels, and that takes place over a period of time. We put it in and using a little bit of science. If you put it into a bag and extract the oxygen, everything intensifies, but it's very controlled. The heat to make flavours transfer is very low, so it's very safe, it's lightweight, it's not excess heat, so it's a lovely way to be able to produce. And when you take oxygen away, eventually, essentially you stop life almost. So it's in a state of limbo, so it's a great way to produce because you can produce in advance, put it back into oxygen and everything comes back to life. So that's basically what we do. We are surrounded by orchards and we buy as much locally as we can. And it's ethically, that's always a good thing for me. We want to cut down in miles travelled and support the local community as they support us. So that was the start of the journey at Burren Balsamics.
We've had some really memorable moments over the last few years. We've won the Best Artisan Product at the Blas-na-HÉireann Irish Food Awards twice, which is amazing. We're the only company to have won it twice. We have 38 Great Taste Stars at the minute. We hope to get some more this year. And we've had 2 Great British Food Award winners.
Balsamic is a PGI product. It's a protected geographical product. So it must come from a region similar to Champagne. It comes from the Modena region of Italy. We use a producer who are so into quality. They are driven by the end results, not by the price. The price takes care of itself if it's really good. So balsamic is essentially, if I could explain it, similar to a red and white wine. The black balsamic comes from red and black grapes of various varieties, and the white comes from white grapes, and it's cooked. So eventually they press like a wine, they treat it like a wine, and then they almost allow it to sour, and the souring process happens with cooking. And what happens with cooking is you're building density and you're building layers of flavour.
We're very lucky. We're going to the World Airline Show next week, and we are in the middle of producing and developing some fantastic products for single portion in a very lightweight, extremely recyclable film. So we're producing 3 products specifically for the airline show next week. We have a citrus dressing, a burger sauce and a ketchup. All the flavours in these are extremely intense because when you're flying, the flavour, your palate dulls a little.
And as the barrel size gets smaller, the price goes up because that's starting to age the product. And they can go on and they have wines, I call them wines, they have vinegars that are maybe 50, 60, 100 years old. The difference essentially between balsamic and wine is if you open a bottle of wine, drink it all because oxygen will absolutely ruin it. Oxygen improves balsamic because it'll allow a natural thickening. As the volume reduces, the density goes up, so you're actually making a better vinegar the longer it's open, but we want you to open it and use it.
So we have a citrus dressing that is made with our citrus vinegar, lemon, lime, grapefruit and orange, and mixed with our balsamic, and it's very flavoursome and beautiful on a salad. And the burger sauce and ketchup are both very vibrant in colour and in flavour. We're very proud that we have a great collaboration with Indie Food, and we help produce some products for them under their brand name.
So what happens when we put fresh ingredients in? So if we do a blackberry and thyme vinegar, we'll put blackberries in, we'll put fresh garden thyme and nothing else apart from the vinegar. We're in the process of developing one with a friend who happens to own Kampot pepper. Kampot pepper is regarded as one of the most premium of all pepper berries in the world, and we're very lucky to have some of it here. We think a pepper vinegar will be exceptional. It's a real good sushi condiment, lots of uses.
We're incredibly lucky to supply to some wonderful independent shops, actually including Harrods and Fortnum and Mason, but a lot of farm shops and delis in and around Northern Ireland and in the Republic.
The way we've designed the range, it goes from very savoury to cool temperatures in salads. But you know, something like blackberry and thyme, if you had a beautiful piece of lamb and you added some blackberry and thyme into your gravy or your sauce, it's going to give a lovely richness. What we've done with the blackberry and thyme is we've spherified it, so it comes out like little pearls that are liquid centered. So that's going to give you a completely different taste and texture in your mouth. And it's all about building layers of flavour within food.